There we are. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Woo! Today's a big day. Today is graduation day for Crystal Masters. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes over here. But we have our readings today. I'll be with you until 3 p.m. today for live readings. And then I have to go scurry off and get ready for graduation, which I hope you're excited about too, and finish up my preparations. How are you today? It's wonderful to see you. I'm always excited to see who's here for live readings. We're going to do live readings a little bit differently last year because a lot of our community wasn't able to join us at this particular time. It just wasn't the best time for everybody. So we're going to figure out new ways to do readings in 2022. But for the rest of this month, this is the time that we will have them, and I'm super glad that you're here. How's it going? So let's dive right in. I have some new decks for you today that I hope you're excited about. And I'm going to kind of go back and forth between them. I'm still getting to know these decks. Yeah, you've probably noticed over the course of the year I've bought about 30 new decks to share with you because I just like to try different people's decks and kind of see what the energy is all about. And there's constantly new Oracle decks being produced, you know, around the world. So it's always fun to see like, hey, what are people doing? What's new? So the two decks that I'm working with today, just so you know, are the High Vibe card deck by Becky Moore. This is one that Spirit kind of led me to. And I got these on Amazon, so there are things that you can get too. I get bored, right? So I always like a new deck. And then the other deck I'm working with is by Tasha Silver. This one is called the Divine Abundance Oracle Cards. And I'm just going to go back and forth based on my intuition and see where Spirit wants me to go with us today. Do you like that I bring new decks in? I'm so glad you guys like it too. All right, so I'm going to ask my spirit guides to help me be a good, clear, and open channel for wisdom and information that wants to come through today. I'm going to ask your spirit guides to help me access your energy field, and we're going to give thanks for some good wisdom and insight that's already on its way today. Oh, yeah. Okay. Make sure, by the way, if your YouTube handle is not your real name, so if your YouTube handle is, you know, I live under a river, make sure you put your first name there because I need your first given name to read for you if you're new. Most of you already know that, so when your YouTube handle is different from your real name, you'll see people say, hey, this is Susan, or hey, this is Joanne. But just make sure, even if you think I already know it, because when I'm in this kind of, when my channel's open and I'm reading, I'm not always engaging my logical brain. I'm in a different state of awareness. And so just make sure you put your real human name, your given name, there with your YouTube handle so I can read for you. All right. Where we go? I am going up to Kimberly Wilson. She says, hi, Athena. I would like to know what the guides say about what 2022 holds for me and my son. Let's take a look, Kimberly. You know, I've told you I think it's going to be a better year than this one, but let's see what the cards are saying for Kimberly. Companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Isn't that true? The most magical people in my life are the people who know how to sit with me and make me feel like I'm all that matters. It's not always easy, especially when we're rushed, you know? It's interesting. The spirit guides, Kimberly, are saying that this is something that will be a gift to you in 2022. Feeling like you have presence, more presence for yourself. The guides are saying more presence for your loved ones, and being able to be fully there, fully aware, fully embodied, fully in the moment. I think that's what the guides are saying about 2022. The gift of time, which I will say, coming out of 2021, and losing my mom, that has been one of the things I've missed the most. My mom was always fully there when she talked to me or when we saw each other. Because most people in your life they try, but that unconditional presence. The spirit guides are saying you're very good at it, Kimberly. So maybe making that more of a strategic goal for you, right? Nurse Sandy says, hello, Athena, my love. Hello, my love. I would love to know what the guides say for 2022. She's wanting to move. Ooh, let's see what's coming up for you. Sandy, Sandy, Sandy. What I'm hearing, and I'll look at the card in a second, is moving might be good. I don't sense you moving very far. Like, it could still be California. Does that make sense? But maybe a different part of California. True offering. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, is a move might be good. Here's what the spirit guides are saying. Let me listen for a second. It's not the what, it's the why that matters. It's not what you will do or where you will go, but why you're moving. And just making sure that your intention for the move is clear. If your intention for the move is to be able to be more present and to bring more of this balance and alignment and presence, then it is a really good idea. And the guides keep showing me. I'm seeing like I'm seeing Eastern California. If I had to give you specific locations, I'm seeing like San Bernardino, maybe like a North San Diego. Could be like Lake Elsinore, or like it looks like, I mean, if I'm seeing what I'm seeing correctly, could be all the way out to Western Nevada, but I'm seeing like desert Southwest. Could be good for you. But follow the why, right? What do you need from where you're going? This is what the guides are saying. What do you need from where you're going that you can't find where you are? And let the why guide you. All right, Amanda Perrine says, it's my 40th birthday tomorrow. I'd love a birthday reading. Happy birthday. To all my Sagittarian loves, you make the world a better place. You really do. I love my Sagittarius brothers and sisters. Because you guys are the wisdom keepers, and you guys are the, you're fearless, you know? You follow truth. And it's amazing. It's inspiring what Sagittarians do. So Amanda, what does Amanda need to know for this new year that's ahead of her that she doesn't know today? It's a great birthday card for you. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. You know, Hummingbird is my newest spirit guide. Started coming for me 2 years ago now. Is it 2 years? Yeah. Divine source. The guides are saying trust. They're talking about, feeling tired and a little bit, I don't know if discouraged is the right word, but like needing rest and balance and alignment and trusting that it's okay to need all those things. Yeah, and then it's all coming for you. Remember, Amanda, that this new year of yours, this birth year for you and for me and everybody who's watching has been your birthday in a 5-year. And 5 years are full of change. They're full of possibility, but they're also full of change. And sometimes it's challenging in a 5-year. But a 6-year is different. It's all about balance, alignment, the integration of your spirit work. It's like a 6-year is more, and the pendulum is like, wish you could see it. I mean, it's just like zoom, 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 zoom. Your 6-year is going to be more of a balanced year for you. It's not going to be so up, down, in, out, around, under. I don't know if that's what it's been, but the guides are telling me that. So sit with that expectation, that intention, because I think this next year is going to show you something different. Has it been up, down, all around? Not easy. I know. Okay. How's it going? Hi, Melissa. All right, Rihanna says, I would love a reading today, Athena. There's so much confusion in my life right now. I guess work is the main priority. If you can give me any guidance there. Well, hey, Rihanna, with your permission, let's leave it up to Spirit and see what they want to tell you about. Because sometimes, it might be work, but I'm sensing something else. So let's just go in, Rihanna, and see, what's coming up in the field for you. Rihanna. Yeah, I don't know if it's about work. It feels bigger than that. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. That's interesting what they're saying. Sometimes they say things to me and it's like, it's just not the way I would put it. But it makes so much sense. It feels good. What they're saying is confusion. Do you know what confusion is? Confusion is your effort to understand things that have already passed or have not come to pass yet. So confusion doesn't come from being present. Confusion comes from, well, what did that mean? Or is this going to happen? Or why am I here? Or where am I going? Confusion comes from either trying to interpret the past, which may still be unclear, or trying to live in the future, which hasn't happened yet. So what the spirit guides are saying is it's really important for you to be in this moment. You know what I mean? Like when I look around my life, because I'm often overwhelmed. I just have a lot going on. Especially this year with grief on top of it. I could easily feel confused right now if I wasn't just trying to be here with you. But when I'm just here with you, I'm not that confused. You know what I mean? Well, I'm here and I'm doing readings and it's Wednesday and it's class day and you know what I mean? It seems pretty clear. But when I try to anticipate what's going to happen in the future, or when I try to make sense, why did that happen, or why, you know what I mean? When I'm not in this moment, I can feel very confused. And that's what the spirit guides are saying. It's when you feel confused, Rihanna, and I know it might sound silly, but it's that old Ram Dass gift of be here now, right? I know it's not crazy, sexy wisdom, but there is truth to it, you know? Whew. Susie Blam. Hi, Susie. She said, I would love to know what messages my spirit guides have for me. I'm totally serious, by the way, on what I just said. I literally, if I didn't practice mindfulness, because of how intense my life is, as you can probably imagine, I'd be confused all the time. So mindfulness is how I find peace. So Susie, what does Susie need to know that she doesn't know right now from her spirit friends? I just work here. There's a message here for us. It's pretty clear to me already. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. So where do you put your faith, Susie? Yeah. What the guides are saying is, you know, disappointment. I don't know if anybody's feeling disappointed, but that's what they're talking about. Disappointment comes when we put our faith in this place. People here, humans here, systems here, structures here. When we put all of our faith in those things, then we're inherently disappointed because they're human-made. So trust. And they're saying surrender too. It's like let go and let God. And again, it just seems to be the message for today. Now, Susie, the card underneath your card, just to show you, because sometimes I look down and I'm like, she probably needs to know this. This was the card under your card. That's Lakshmi. Look at the mantra, you guys. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. Say it with me now. It's easy for me to receive. That was a good one. All right, Christiana says, hello, Athena. I have my first interview tomorrow after a year and a half. Do my guides have any input? Congratulations. Isn't that exciting? Woo! Christiana, let's see what your guides have to say about this new opportunity that's ahead of you. What does she need to know to step into this opportunity and really make the most of it? Courage. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. Yeah. Don't be afraid. It's the first thing that's coming to me for you. Don't even be anxious. I don't think you're afraid. Don't be anxious. The secret to success, I think, in a job interview or any environment where you feel anticipation, what I've learned is go into that experience or that environment or that opportunity with the assumption that everybody who's there wants you to succeed. It'll change the way you show up. If you believe that everybody who's there wants you to succeed, it'll change how you talk to them. It'll change how you respond to questions. Most of us go into new experiences with the opposite assumption. Well, what if I fail? Well, what if this isn't right for me? And we automatically start to tilt the energy south versus, what if everybody who's here really wants you to win? What if the cards are stacked in your favor? You know what I mean? Like, something to think about. You'll go in with a different smile if you go in thinking, these party people want to work with me, and these party people want me to succeed, and these party people are my future friends. Like, you'll walk in there kind of beaming versus like, who are these people and what if it doesn't work out, right? All right, Katie Cat says, where should I focus my energy in 2022? It's a tricky question in a 6-year because focus is not necessarily the medicine of 2022. Expansion is the medicine of 2022. Can I encourage you to change your question? Where should I expand my energy in 2022? Let's see what the card has to say for you. Katie, Katie, Katie. It's a cute card, isn't it? Many of the most evolved beings on Earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. Isn't that true? You know what the guides are saying? Become more you. Ask yourself, Katie, when you think about a new opportunity or a new, I don't know, direction or a new vision, ask yourself, is this going to make me more me? And if the answer is yes, then it's probably a good place for you to go. If the answer is no, then I don't know. What's gonna light you up? This is cute, wasn't it? I like that card a lot. What's gonna make you more you? Let that be your pendulum. All right, Carrie LP says, reading would be lovely. Nice to see you. Let me see what the cards have to say for you today, Carrie. Carrie. Are you into these cards? Because I have to tell you, I'm kind of into them. This is the Divine Abundance deck by Tasha Silver, and I'm really enjoying them. It didn't come with a book, and that's okay. You know, with a good deck, you often don't need a book. So, kind of into it. So, Carrie, this is your card, and it says, during crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. That, of course, is Kali Ma, who's clearing, moving. What the guides are saying is let go. It's good to let go sometimes. It's actually kind of the most important thing we can do because holding on doesn't solve anything anyway. And we all know it, but we're human, so you know, when we're insecure or we're going through challenging times, like it's our natural inclination to like hold on and grip a little tighter, but it's actually usually the opposite medicine that we need, you know, which is let go, surrender, sit with, allow. You feel energy being cleared around you? That's what it feels like. Yeah, so forgiveness is what? Forgiveness is clearing old resentment, old pain. So do it. When we hold on to things that need to be forgiven, we are the only ones who suffer. You know? It's hard to internalize that wisdom, that it's a big deal. All right. Jessica says, it's my birthday tomorrow. She's got her arrow with lover reading for the year ahead. What do I need to know that I don't know now? You got the right question, cutie. All right, Jessica. Happy birthday to you. Oh, my beautiful Sagittarius beloveds. So Jessica, what does she need to know for this new year that she doesn't know today? And where's the guidance for her for this next cycle? I love this card too. Elephants are so smart and loving. They really are. They know their people. And it says, giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Time is precious. Grief has reminded me of that. So the guides are saying make time for what matters to you, including for you. You know, take the extra time for yourself, for your dreams and desires, for the people you love, for the things that light you up, and do it unapologetically. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, today's Heidi Hawking's birthday. Look at all my Sagittarians in the house. I love it so much. If only the whole planet was ruled by Sagittarius. We couldn't have that, actually, because Sagittarians have their flaws too. But Heidi, happy birthday to you, beautiful. Thank you for being here on your day. It's so fun to do some of these big birthday blessing readings. So, spirit guides, what does Heidi need to know for her new year that she doesn't know today? For Heidi. What card? It's such a Sag card, Heidi, don't you think? Limitless. Look at that mandala. Isn't that beautiful? All the hands are holding butterflies around it. It says, see yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. That feels good for you. This year, let me listen for a second. The universe kind of owes you a little bit. I know it's a weird thing to say, but you deserve a bit more joy and some ease in this year ahead, and I think it's coming. The guides are saying to rest more and not to feel bad about taking that time. If you can do it this season, that would be really good, because winter is that invitation to slow down, to rest. I'm even starting to feel it. I can't slow down yet, but toward the end of the month I will. Christmas time I usually take about a week and or two even sometimes, and really go inward. Because if we don't do that work in the wintertime, then our spring manifestations are not as powerful. You know, our body as humans needs a chance to kind of rejuvenate. So happy birthday, Heidi. Take that time for yourself. Take it this month if you can. The guides are saying this is your birth month. So take this time this month to rest and treat yourself and take good care of yourself. Okay. Let's see. Cindy Walsh. Hi, Cindy. Let's see what the cards have to say for you today. For Cindy. They're all beautiful, but there's just like some of these cards, I look at them and like my soul lights up a little bit. Inner child. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. This is part of your healing, and it's been for a long time, the guides are saying. You've done a lot of work in this area already, and it's good. It's not that it hasn't worked, but even more is needed. There's another layer down of this inner child work for you beyond what you've already done, and it's really about unconditional love. You need to feel like that love is available for you. And it is, but you need to feel it. Your inner little one, Cindy, needs to know that yes, it's for her too. And she doesn't have to earn it, and she doesn't have to work hard for it. That gets me right in my heart. So, put your arms around her and tell her whatever it is that she needs to know, that she's worthy, that she's beautiful, that she's appreciated, that she's valuable, that you see her. Yeah, right, Janine Gibbons. Isn't that a beautiful one? Okay, hold on, where am I going, Spirit? Shelly says, would be grateful for a first-time reading and any message for what she needs to know for 2022. Hey, Shelly Walker. Glad you're here. Let's take a look for first time for you and see what this is a big new year. Let's see what this new year holds for you, Shelly. My favorite card of the deck. You'll see why. I was hoping somebody was going to pull it today just because I love it so much. Like, this seriously is my favorite card. Funky Peacock. It's the extraordinary card. It says there's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. Shelly. Oh, interesting what the guides are saying. You have to start doing things for you, and not because you think you should or you have to or obligation, or we do those things as humans, right? Like, I do a lot of things because I have to, because I'm a grown-up and I have kids and family and employees and responsibilities, and there are things that I have to do. But There's an energy in you that needs to be addressed and cultivated is the word they're using, and developed. And I don't know if you're somebody who feels selfish when you do these things, but it's important for you to put you first a little bit this year. It's great for you to do the things you need to do and have to do, but where's the list of things you want to do? Just because it matters to you, just because it's important to your soul, just because it cultivates your wildness. Yeah. That's your recipe for being extraordinary. I'm so in love with this deck, I have to tell you. Like, part of me wants to write a letter. She probably won't see it. Most people don't manage their own social media, but Tasha Silver, if anybody knows Tasha Silver, I want her to know what a great fucking deck this is. All right, Susan J. is turning 55 on Saturday. Happy birthday to you. 55 in a 5-year. That's a big old deal. So Susan, let's see what the cards have to say for this 5 energy for you. What's your moon sign? The guides are asking me to have you look at your moon sign. There's something there for you. So for Susan. What does Susan need to know on this big birthday? 5 in a 5-year. The guides are saying this information is for next year. Oh, interesting. This is the same card that came up earlier. This is the grounded card. It's time for you to remember. It's interesting. What the guides are saying for you is, and there was another card that fell out of the deck too, so I'm going to show this one to you as well. It's the grief card. Grief and grounding for you. Maybe you're supposed to ground your grief. Tears are what happens when the ice in the heart melts. That's interesting. The guides are talking about feelings this year. This next year of your life is about feeling all the feelings. And creating space for yourself to do that as part of your healing process. They're saying this year you did, but there wasn't as much time and space for you to really feel into everything. There will be in this new year ahead. So what will it mean for you to feel all your feelings and to ground them into your body, to create space for your feelings? The guides are like, this is be very healing for her. Making space, embodiment. I love that for you. There's something unresolved is what the guides are saying. Something happened either this year or last year, and you need to process it still. Do you know what they're talking about? Make the time to go back and process. It's not too late. Okay. It's a good one, isn't it, Jenny Gibbons? And she liked that quote too. Andrea Rodriguez would love some guidance to start 2022 with renewed faith. Take a look at that for you, Andrea. It's great advice. Surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest. To stop trying to control. One of my teachers used to do this in front of our class. This was like 30 years ago when I used to take classes in person. But she would stand up in front of us and she would go like this. She would pick up the pen again and go like this. And it was just a lesson in like just how easy it is to just let shit go. And she would listen to us, like we would go around the room and process and like, I'm so stressed and I'm so overwhelmed, I've got so much to do, and she would go it was just like, oh yeah, I guess it is like that. And I feel like this card reminds me of that. Like if I was to ask you about this year and you'd be like, oh, this year, like, blah, 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 you know, like, oh my God, other things, and you were holding like this, we're holding like this, we're holding like this, and Spirit's like, just drop it. If you want to. Sometimes we feel like we're doing something when we have this, like this. And we think, oh God, if I let it go. It's like, yeah, but that's the work. All right, MJ's here. MJ says, may I have guidance for 2022? Let's take a look, and then I'm going to do the collective card for all of us who are here. Hola, hermana. Hi, MJ. How are you? Let's see what the cards have to say for you, my beautiful friend. MJ, MJ, MJ. Very similar energy, different word. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment. So what's needed can come next. It's interesting. They're talking about like a vision board. Let me listen for a second. I don't know what this means, but it's time for you to dream. It's like you were dreaming, and then you started like working, and now you need to dream again. It's a cycle for you, they're saying. Like you will put all your energy and your attention toward like, what do I want to experience? And then it's like you take the foot off the gas, they're saying, so that, which is good because it allows the universe to manifest on your behalf. But now you got to go back in and put more fuel in that tank. Like, what do I need? What do I want to create? What do I want to grow? What do I want to expand? And then you'll get back to another one of those work cycles toward the end of the year. So what do you want? The guides are saying there's something you want and it's kind of big. It's big. And so when you get close to it, it's like, it's easy to pull back. I have one of those things too. It's like when you have a dream that's like too big to dream. So it's like, not too big to dream, but it's big. So you like kind of come up on it. And then you're like, I don't know, if that happened and this would happen. And we start to like game it out. And then we back off from it a little bit. And then we got to kind of come closer to it again. But I think you should put some energy toward that big dream, whatever it is. Okay, you ready for the collective card? This is for everybody who's here now. Everybody who will watch later. Card to guide us in our first week of December. Dream a big dream. Everyone who's soul shift. Everybody who's watching now, everybody who will watch later. It's our collective work for the week ahead. I guess it's our second week. I feel like we're still in the first week. Elena's like, collect me, baby. Here we go. Yeah. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. I don't know about you, but my inner child is never that far from the surface. She's never that far. Create space is the wisdom from Spirit again and again and again today. Create space. Make space. If you need to set up an altar for this, do it. It's important to cultivate presence. Presence is what heals the inner child. Think about it this way, okay? Let me tell you what I'm getting from Spirit, and this is the deck again. What I'm getting from Spirit is this. A lot of you have children, right? Or if you don't have children, you have nieces or nephews, or you babysat or something, right? What does a child want? 9 times out of 10. They don't want things, right? They want presence. They want to hear, they want to talk and know that you're listening. They want to know, it makes me teary. They want to know that you're paying attention. They want to know that you're there. They want to be in this present moment with you. They want to play. They want to laugh. They want to dream. They want to read a book or watch a movie or escape to another world, right? But they want time and attention. They don't want things. And a lot of us, this is what the guides are saying, a lot of us try to give our inner child stuff. The inner child doesn't really want stuff. The inner child wants time and attention. And so, an acknowledgement, that's right, Christina. They want to be seen without distractions. And what's happening to our world? We're more distracted than we've ever been. Myself included, right? I don't even know where my phone is right now, which is so nice, but I mean, right? We're on our phone, we're on our computer, we're not in nature, we're not laughing, we're not playing make-believe or hide and seek or going out and picking wildflowers in the field, braiding our hair, right? We're not doing those things. You need presence from you. And I know it's hard because as we get older, this is what they're saying. As we get older, sitting with how we feel and what we want and what we need gets harder and harder and harder, and then we want to escape from it. But the reality is the escape is not the medicine. Sitting with it is the medicine. This feels really important today. Doesn't it? At the end of a year of alchemy, to remind you to be present with yourself and ask yourself, what do I need? What do I want? What am I avoiding? What do I need to look at more closely? No wonder there's big medicine here for us today. Yeah, you're not playing in your secret garden. You're not, Yeah. It's good stuff. I didn't get to the other deck today, but we'll get to it next time. This deck was definitely the deck for today. I know, I need a snuggle too. I'm a snuggler. Some people are not snugglers, which is okay. I understand that. I am a snuggler. I have friends who are just, they're not snugglers. It's okay. Some people have personal space issues. I personally, if I don't get big hugs a couple times a week, my whole body starts to ache, actually. Like, I am a physical touch person. So if you are too, you can give it to you first, right? All right, you guys. I want to thank my spirit guides for helping me be a good, clear, and open channel I want to thank your spirit guides for letting me in today. It was a good one, wasn't it? Be you, create time, and listen to your own needs. Whew. It was good stuff today. All right, you guys. Well, we have work to do. We have a big class this afternoon. It is the graduation ceremony for Crystal Masters 2021. So make sure you have your bell. I'm also going to ask you to go through your collection and grab any pieces or forms of quartz that have great meaning to you. Single term, double term, any kind of interesting terminations or inclusions, and just have them there. We're going to play. I'm going to have a lot of different pieces of quartz to show you, and then we are jumping the crystal for graduation today, which is a really fun ritual to do. It's a threshold crossing ritual, and that's how we are celebrating the graduation today of Crystal Masters, which is very exciting. So I will see you. It's 3:11 p.m. I will see you right at 4 p.m. Pacific time. If you have a bell, bring your bell. If you have some quartz, bring your quartz. I'm glad you're excited too. Alexis, would you do me a favor and post in our Facebook group too, and just tell people to bring their favorite quartz to class today, because we're going to program your quartz for the year ahead. And so you can bring a magician pendant, or you can bring a wand, or anything that you have that you want to charge and activate in today's ceremony, which is really encourage you to have that for this afternoon. And you're going to be there with bells on. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to jump. You can just walk across it. And you can literally, like, if you, like, some of our community members are, have a wheelchair, for example. So you can actually put the quartz down on the ground and just touch your toe to it on either side. Or you can also use your hand to go side to side. I'll show you all kinds of modifications, because everybody can do today's ceremony, no matter what your physical limitations are. So I will show you. Tibetan's great, clear quartz is great, smoky quartz is great, citrune's great, amethyst is great, prasiolite's great. What am I missing? Quartz-based minerals. That's what you need. Yeah, and if you have technical questions around like shipping dates and all of that, your friend Alexis will be here to answer all of those questions for you. She's got all that 411. And I will see you in 45 minutes. Go enjoy the rest of your afternoon until I'm with you today. See you at 4 o'clock. Rose quartz. Thank you, Andrea. I knew I forgot one. Tangerine quartz, aura quartz. Did I still forget one? You know what I'm talking about. I'll see you at 4 o'clock for your graduation.